You're watching TBT, the basketball tournament, the $1 million winner-take-all basketball tournament. From Lexington, Kentucky, inside Memorial Coliseum, La Familia, a team representing former Kentucky Stars, gets ready to take on an Auburn alumni group, War Ready, with the right to move on to the third round of TBT. It's an SEC showdown between La Familia and War Ready, two legendary and historic college basketball programs with former stars wearing their school colors once again, with the right to play Everline Drive and keep their $1 million dream cooking this summer. Great to have you with us on Fox, everybody. Alongside the All-American Robbie Hummel, I'm Chris Bosters. We have Jen Hale with us as well. And you can just feel the passion and the intensity of this legendary program in the University of Kentucky as their fans get ready to watch some former stars.
Well, you'd love to see guys that had so much success back in these types of buildings. Great crowd on hand. And you have to think, if you're a University of Kentucky basketball fan, seeing Archie Goodwin play the way that he did 2 nights ago, impressive stuff from a guy that's played a lot of pro basketball.
Yeah, and only one season at Kentucky, but what impressed you most about his game 2 nights ago?
He was totally under control, but also dictated the pace of the game. Had 19.7 rebounds, 8 assists, didn't record a single turnover, made plays for himself, made plays for others, got out in the open floor, but ran the team. 8 of 11 from the field, knocked down a 3. The one blemish on the resume there was going 2 of 5 from the line, but Archie Goodwin certainly with a lot to prove. He talked about how well he wanted to play in this after only playing at Kentucky for 1 season. Archie Goodwin, big time on night 1 against Stroh's squad.
Plenty of big-time names on this La Familia roster, but Archie Goodwin was the big story from their round 1 win, and Jen has a little bit more on Archie.
Round 1 win. Archie Goodwin was the team's leading scorer, just like he was during that 1 season at Kentucky. Unfortunately for him, that season ended much differently than Archie envisioned, and that's why this tournament, the chance to put Kentucky Blue back on, is so personal, so important to him. He wants redemption for how that season ended. You might remember 2012-13, they were trying to repeat as national champs, a stacked squad with Willie Cauley-Stein and Nerlens Noel. Unfortunately, that ACL tear for Noel in February. Kentucky then exited the SEC tourney in the quarterfinals, lost in the first round of the NIT tournament. So Archie Goodwin told me he's playing TBT right now to avenge those losses for these fans, and he's loving every second of it. He can't wait to capitalize on it and hopefully lead the Wildcat alums to a $1 million victory.
Jen, thank you. Goodwin is the big addition to the roster this year for La Familia after they went all the way to the semifinal in TBT 2024. Big Blue Nation turning out on a Sunday afternoon inside Memorial Coliseum. Lineups tip off next on Fox. TBT, the basketball tournament, is powered by Puma and by Or Health. Or Health, a daily pill to drink less or quit. And Purple. Purple, less pain, better sleep. In the heart of horse country, we get ready for TBT basketball. Horse racing and basketball, 2 great Kentucky traditions. This is basketball TBT style, the $1 million winner-take-all prize in its 12th tournament going all the way back to 2014. Every game finishes with an Elam-ending bucket. Every game ends on a made shot. You don't play to the end of the game clock. That's the TBT original. 61 teams across 8 regions. This is the second round, so we're already down to 32 teams, including Carmen's crew, the Ohio State alumni squad, who is still alive in pursuit of its 3rd TBT championship. Some of the rules of TBT: 4 9-minute quarters. You get 6 personal fouls. FIBA goaltending rules are picked up, so you can play the ball off the rim unless it's off a free throw miss. The Elam ending, as we just discussed, is implemented at the end of all games, and we will certainly remind you of the Elam ending particulars as we move into the 4th quarter of play. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for this matchup featuring an Auburn alumni team and a Kentucky alumni team. So not just fans of these college institutions, but fans of the college game will recognize a lot of these names. For War Ready, Wendell Green Jr., Travis McConaughey, Malik Dunbar, LaRon Smith, and Babatunde Akingbola. For La Familia, Andrew Harrison, Archie Goodwin, Duron Lamb, Karam Cantor, and Willie Cauley-Stein. That's a great group of some former college stars and very successful overseas pros.
Well, La Familia is absolutely stacked top to bottom. For War Ready, we saw Wendell Green have a very good game in the win over X-Rated. He gave you 18 points, 5 assists, knocked down 3 triples. The question I have is who is going to help him? Travis McConaughey, very good player overseas, played in the top league in Turkey. They struggled with that shot, just 2 of 6 from the field, had 5 points. They got their help from Malik Dunbar and also Jamaru Brown. But if they're going to pull the upset today on La Familia, I think Travis McConaughey has got to be a big factor.
Bill Covington, David Walker, Ed Crenshaw, our 3-man officiating crew. La Familia blew out Stroh's squad 105-52 in their TBT opener 2 nights ago. They face a much tougher team in round 2, the Auburn alumni squad, who won 61-55 over X-Rated in their first round game.
Well, and no offense to Stroh's squad, but they only had 1 pro player on their team. There were a lot of guys that play for a hobby. The competition ratchets up tonight. This Auburn team, they've got real pros out there, so we'll see. La Familia, it's going to look a little bit differently than it did 2 nights ago.
Wendell Green Jr. was War Ready's leading scorer in round 1 with 18 points. Shot clock already down to 2. Difficult shot. Goodwin the rebound for La Familia. Here's Duron Lamb for Andrew Harrison. Short. Rebound off Willie Cauley-Stein and picked up by Akingbola.
Shows that with Wendell Green, even when he gets Cauley-Stein matched up one-on-one, you're going to have to make a heck of a play with his length. Now, he created a lot of space, but degree of difficulty on that shot is 10 out of 10.
Malik Dunbar was War Ready's 2nd leading scorer, and he turns it over.
We didn't see a ton of Cauley-Stein on night 1. It just didn't need to see him. So many guys played. It's going to have a much bigger impact going forward.
Goodwin off the mark. Karam Cantor with the rebound. Goodwin hits it on the 2nd try.
How about the fact that Goodwin just bats that down? Karam Cantor, I think, kind of surprised him with that 2nd pass, but you get the rhythm dribble, and Archie Goodwin raises right up.
Goodwin played in China last overseas season. Akingbola with the answer from deep.
Can't say we saw that one coming there. Akingbola certainly known for being a rim protector, for being a defender, but steps right in from the top of the key and drills that one early.
Akingbola was scoreless in round 1 for War Ready, 0 of 3 from the floor. Cantor backing down LaRon Smith, and he lays it in +1.
You can see War Ready not happy. LaRon Smith, he was one-on-one, waiting for that help defense. Karam Cantor has a good 40 pounds on LaRon Smith, just backing him down, taking his time, getting some contact, opportunity for 3 at the line.
Karam Cantor's older brother, Enos Freedom, was a Kentucky commit, remember, back in the day before being selected 3rd overall in the NBA draft. Karam's got 3 points. He wrapped up his college career at Xavier back in 2017-18.
Cantor's gone on to have a very, very good pro career. Has played a little bit of everywhere. France, Greece, Japan, Lithuania, Poland, even Spain.
So a good non-Kentucky member of this team as Duron Lamb is fouled in the act of a 3-point shot. Now, War Ready's head coach Mark Hughes is saying that Lamb flared his leg out.
You got to match up. You're thinking about who you're finding on the perimeter for this starting unit of La Familia. Duron Lamb is number 1 on that list. 47% from 3 in 2 seasons at the University of Kentucky. One of the great shooters that's come out of this program. Just on cue.
Right, you were saying.
This is the foul shot. Come on, Duron.
Well, there's Mark Hughes, who has coached in TBT before for Overseas Elite. He was on the Overseas Elite staff. From 2018 to 2020, they won the championship in TBT in 2018, the 4th of their 4-peat. So he's got a TBT championship pedigree that he's bringing to the Auburn alumni team.
He got hit the rim.
Lamb 2 of 3 at the line.
There you go. Good.
Travis McConaughey
Good. Good.
switched by Willie Cauley-Stein.
That's one of the benefits of having him out there. You can switch everything 5 ways, and with his length, you're going to have to shoot over the top. And Willie Cauley-Stein looking at him like, man, that wasn't even close.
Why'd you shoot that? And the crowd certainly backing him up. Willie Cauley-Stein with 14 blocks in TBT last year. That set a TBT single tournament record. Here he is down low. Ball left in the restricted circle. Cauley-Stein has it plucked by Akingbola. And then a foul called on Andrew Harrison of La Familia.
Cauley-Stein's got to have a better understanding of surveying the floor there. You know, you're putting the ball on the floor, you're dribbling into a crowd.
He think he can guard. Yard.
Well, that's Sean Woods, the head coach for La Familia. He was recently named the head coach at Scott County High School in Georgetown, Kentucky. Of course, Big Blue Nation remembers Sean Woods' excellent playing career at the university from 1988 to 92. Part of that Unforgettables senior squad in 92. LaRon Smith lays it in there for War Ready, +1.
Well, you could see right there miscommunications across the board. Sean saying, my bad. He was trying to communicate to his players. They had gotten a switch. Cantor was out there on the perimeter with Wendell Green, and then just miscommunications across the board. End up leaving LaRon Smith at the rim. He gets to go, and now the opportunity for one more.
Denied. LaRon Smith, the emotional leader of this war-ready Auburn alumni team, plays a big role in recruiting former Auburn Tigers to the roster every year. Another foul here on this end.
That was great by Andrew Harrison to just get to the body. He forces the issue with all that contact right there. Turns down the pick and roll, and then he's bringing it right at you.
So Andrew Harrison, who picked up 2 quick fouls in this game, is now at the free throw line after Akingbola gets whistled for War Ready's 3rd team foul. Gosh, I tell you what, we saw this in the first game of the day from Lexington as well. Free throws, just they're not dropping.
Honestly, that would have been the one complaint about La Familia's win 2 nights ago, is that they only shot 64% from the line.
And this is not Rupp Arena. Memorial Coliseum is the home of Kentucky women's basketball, volleyball, gymnastics. This is a practice facility for the men's team at times.
They've done an awesome job of retrofitting this older building and making it for all these different sports their home.
Wendell Green Jr. over the 7-footer Willie Cauley-Stein.
It's the same thing. He's got the matchup with Cauley-Stein, and he is creating so much space with that step back, able to get it off, even though he only stands at 5'11".
Truly less than more than a foot shorter than Willie Cauley-Stein, but so good at generating space.
A lot of contact there. I let them play.
Cantor didn't get a call. Here's Wendell Green Jr. Played at Auburn from 2021 to 2023.
He's hunting these matchups, and now he's just getting his game on. Likes that step back.
Not enough on it that time. Rebound up for grabs. And a foul just as Andrew Harrison was about to scoop it up.
Jaheim Hudson into the game now. It's a level of physicality. He was on the Auburn team last season. Went just 2 of 9 in an opening win against X-Rated.
Jaheim Hudson picked up the foul for War Ready. He played on Auburn's Final Four team this year. DeAndre Liggins has checked into the game for La Familia. Against the loud cheer a moment ago. That's not a shooting foul or an and-one bucket. It's a foul on the floor for Karam Cantor.
I like, though, what Karam Cantor did right there, especially with them being in the bonus. So many times you see bigs, when they're not being guarded, think, well, I'm just going to prove this. And he just said, well, I'm going to get a full head of steam and really put the onus on the defense, especially with them being in the bonus. Earns a trip to the foul line.
And that's why Cantor is shooting the free throws. It's a bonus scenario, and bonus free throws in TBT are administered 2 automatically, not a 1-and-1.
We still have plenty of time. I mean, we're barely halfway through the first quarter, and La Familia already into that bonus.
Cantor 2 for 2 and 6 quick points for Cantor, who had a dozen 2 nights ago in La Familia's round 1 win.
Switch. There you go.
Malik Dunbar hoists one up. He's still got game, Robbie.
Well, Dunbar was a big part of the attack on night 1 with 14.7 rebounds. Comes off that pick and roll, and he's just getting his game on.
Played on Auburn's 2019 Final Four team, the first in program history. Thought he was going to dunk it back in there after the Cantor miss for La Familia. In and out for Dunbar.
Pull in.
Green is in Goodwin's grill. Deron Lamb wide open for 3.
A roll and replace is so hard to guard, especially when it's that empty side corner, and Lamb's just raising behind.
Dunbar, not enough touch. And it's La Familia ball. 3:34 to play in the first quarter. A close start. The Kentucky alumni team leads the Auburn alumni team. War ready by 3. Just underway in Lexington. Well, we talked about this being a loaded roster for La Familia. Here they are listed with their NBA experience and draft year, and Willie Cauley-Stein at the top of the list in more ways than one. He was a big part of anchoring and assembling this Kentucky alumni team for the first time last year as Archie Goodwin misses the dunk. DJ Burns with the offensive rebound. As batted up in the air by Hudson, and the takeaway for War Ready. This is Jamaru Brown. He's going to the foul line. Foul is on Aaron Harrison.
Off that turnover, we've talked about it all TBT. You start giving the ball up, and you're really going to be in trouble. What a play behind the back there. Jamaru Brown, and you're trying to take that charge of Aaron Harrison, but late to the party.
13 foul on La Familia. All 3 of La Familia's team fouls are on the Harrison twins. Coincidentally, of course. Jamaru Brown, Robbie, maybe a slightly unexpected star for War Ready in their round 1 win with double figures.
Well, he really scored it in college. Played at Coastal Carolina. All 5 of his years of playing college basketball was in double figures. And last year played in Syria. Did average 16 points a game. It's just, you look at a lot of these rosters and you're thinking, how global is the game? Because we have players from every part of the world.
Brown's got ties to the state, as you saw. He began his college career at Eastern Kentucky, and there's Khalil Whitney with a physical take for 2.
We saw a lot of that 2 nights ago. 14 points in the win against Strohs, 5 of 7 from the field. Khalil Whitney can be a problem getting downhill.
There you go. Switch it. There you go.
Dunbar is picked up by Burns.
I like this matchup. DJ Burns, he's an Energizer bunny. He's going to get into the basketball and make you give it up.
Jaheim Hudson inside. Off the rim, tipped to Aaron Harrison.
I'd like to see Hudson just go straight up. He's got a mismatch there. He's fading away. No need for it.
Mismatch and a big body. Stays with War Ready after the tip out of bounds. Beg your pardon, La Familia. Terrell Smith checks in.
Right there.
The 40-year-old still doing his thing.
All right, here we go. Straight up.
I mean, he's a basketball trainer now. It's just amazing to see some of these guys that aren't playing every day like that still be in the shape that they're in.
Yes, 3 seconds, man.
That's Burns for 2.
Burns had to get that up quickly because you're in there for a good amount of time with Archie Goodwin. He flips it right to you. You don't have time to mess around.
Burns is a non-Kentucky player, but he played for La Familia head coach Sean Woods when Woods was the head coach at Southern University. Another foul here.
Guess
on
who?
Aaron Harrison, his second, matching his brother.
I like the pickup of DJ Burns for La Familia. He played 1 year of pro ball, came out of Youngstown State, season over in Israel in the second division, averaged almost 18 a game, also 9 rebounds. But just his activity level on opening night with 8 points, 8 rebounds, couple blocks, just kind of all over the floor, plays his role well.
Earned him a post-game interview with our Jen Hale. He played so well.
I would say this is a team that it's not easy to be picked for that. And granted, you could have won a number of ways. There were a lot of guys that played well. You're dealing with a lot of guys who have had a ton of success at the collegiate and pro level.
We good?
Already down by 3 after 2 free throws by Jaheim Hudson. Whitney for 3. And the lead double.
Goodwin continues to make great decisions there. Dribble, drive, and give it up.
Offensive foul.
Liggins has made blue-type plays over the course of his college and pro career, and off this made 3. Warready's not messing around. Liggins getting back and getting set. That's a great play.
Liggins has it now.
We'll live.
Mo Williams just to yell at players in the NBA.
Whitney with the reverse.
What a great right there. La Familia, they can overwhelm you with their talent, but right now they're making plays for other people.
Akingbola offensive rebound, and it's going the other way. Burns has lost his headband. He's so excited.
You play at Youngstown State, and then you get to see what Big Blue Nation is about. It's a different animal. And remember, with that foul, because La Familia is in the bonus, we're going to walk 94 feet and shoot 2 foul shots.
Second personal on Akingbola.
I don't think Akingbola liked the fact that that foul was called from the opposite side of the floor. Obviously, there's an official on the baseline. Whitney went down and got the call.
Even with that miss, Whitney has scored 7 of La Familia's last 9 points. And he's got 8 for the game. Final minute of the first quarter. Lead was 3 for La Familia. And it has grown to 9 now. The second chance for Warready. Brown puts it home.
How about Brown not messing around? Second chance opportunity. Get to the painted area. Nobody stops you. One of the smaller players for Warready, Jamaru Brown at just 6'2", all the way to the rim. Put pressure Archie Goodwin at your own risk. He has been so under control. We've seen him make plays for others, and now the help doesn't come over, so he just does it himself.
5 for Goodwin. And he just picked up the foul.
That's a big one because it's going to end up sending Warready to the foul line with 5 fouls.
You got a box. Get Bob out of here. I don't want to get no foul.
2.3 seconds to go in the quarter.
The official felt like Archie Goodwin maybe tripped him. Wendell Green had lost his balance. Archie's saying he backed off. The officials felt otherwise.
Checking in for Warready is number 20, Travis McConaughey.
Wendell Green Jr., a great Auburn career and a really solid TBT last year for Warready, who got to the second round last year and lost to a Marshall alumni team by 4 points. Green 1 for 2 at the stripe. And that's how the first quarter ends. No bucket, no foul, as Burns got it away from 3/4 length. Good start for La Familia. They lead by 8, 26-18 in round 2 of TBT. Either the Kentucky alumni team or the Auburn alumni team will be moving on to the third round of the $1 million winner-take-all tournament. End of the first on the campus of UK. Next Sunday on Fox with an historic three-peat on the line, can Alex Palou become the fastest ever to lock up an IndyCar Series championship? Or will the pack hold him off at Laguna Seca? Next Sunday, 3 Eastern, only on Fox. Back to the hardwood we go. It's round 2 of the basketball tournament from inside Memorial Coliseum in Lexington. These are the region rankings for TBT this year based on which program was able to sell 4,000 tickets the fastest. La Familia was second fastest, only to the Louisville alumni team. The reason that matters is that's the pecking order for home court throughout TBT this year. So as long as the Louisville alumni team is in the field, Aaron Harrison off the mark, they can host TBT all the way to the championship. But with La Familia second on the list, if the Ville were to go down, then La Familia would be guaranteed home court as long as they're still alive in this tournament. Here's Jaheim Hudson down low, unable to finish.
There's been a lid on there for War Ready. They're shooting just 30% from the field.
What'd you learn when visiting the War Ready huddle after the first quarter, Ken?
Yeah, Chris, certainly not the start these Auburn alums wanted. Kentucky shooting almost 62% in that first quarter, but they are not daunted by the task of slowing down the Wildcats. As you might imagine, defense was the subject of the huddle talk for War Ready, and it wasn't just head coach Mark Hughes. Jaheim Hudson, LaRon Smith, Antoine Mason, all having a say as well. They're planning on being the leaders on this court, just like that, as well as in the huddle.
When shots like that, that's going to boost that field goal percentage. Great awareness there. You had the mismatch with Hudson down low. War Ready getting deep in that shot clock, but they found where it needed to go.
Hudson's got 4. Aaron Harrison gave the crowd a jolt with a three-pointer to start the quarter on La Familia's last possession. DJ Burns throws the jumper.
He does not need much of a cause for celebration. Defense, offense, you name it. He'll give that to you.
Oh, Antoine Mason was able to find Wendell Green in the nick of time.
21, White, shut
And then a foul on DJ Burns.
And some double text, I believe.
Oh, no, let's go. Go. You got a double? I got the foul. Then go get the double. Okay. Then go ball out here. It's going to be right here.
Again, the common foul on Burns.
Burns just kind of shoves him right out of bounds. And Green didn't like that. He's starting to have a chat. And there we get our double text. You want to be a popular guy around here, join the team and start taking on the other team's best player. That's exactly what DJ Burns has done.
He gets a tech. Wendell Green gets a tech. And we're back to playing. Travis McConaughey, sideline inbounds, over to LaRon Smith. Wendell Green Jr. pops for 3. What a rebound by Hudson, but he missed the putback.
They've got some good looks at the rim. War Ready has just not been able to convert. Got to get back now.
Khalil Whitney able to muscle through a Euro step.
Look at the way he was showing that off. That's become a new thing now in the NBA where you can really put the brakes on. If you keep your balance, that's a legal play.
And McConaughey is going to the foul line, +1.
They're going to need more of that from McConaughey. He's going to have to be a factor offensively. Here's this Khalil Whitney, 94 feet, bringing it right at you. Look at him. He goes 1, 2, slows down. Shot blocker coming over, and do it again.
Burns picks up the foul for La Familia.
Who's gotten really good at that in the NBA is Harrison Barnes. He's gotten really good. And honestly, when I was playing, that would have been auto travel. If you wanted to slow it down that much, even though you're only taking 2 steps, they just call it, but they'll let you do that now.
Heavy pull, heavy pull.
Here's Deron Lamb. Taken away. Wendell Green Jr. up the floor. Antoine Mason for 3.
Good job by Warwick there. Marcus Warwick, he was guarding 2 and still was able to contest that shot.
Well, it wouldn't be a game with high stakes and passionate college fan bases where they're not a little bit of
This is an
getting on
SEC
the reps.
battle. You know, of course, from the fans, from the players, this means a lot.
Marcus Warwick kick out.
Warwick had a nice game the other night. He had 9 assists to go along with his 7 points.
Jaheim Hudson's been active. Mason a little too active. He picks up the personal.
Mason might not have the height of his dad. His father's Anthony Mason, but he certainly has the body. That dude's been in the weight room.
Had a great season at Auburn in Bruce Pearl's first season with the program, 2014-15.
He was such a big scorer prior to that. Averaged 26 a game his junior year at Niagara, and then, like you said, played that last year for Bruce Pearl.
Warwick in the lane. McConaughey lost the rebound, still loose.
Oh, man.
Warwick gets it back, puts it home.
Just a play you can't make if you're McConaughey. You might as well just take it out of bounds and set your defense, but you just gift La Familia 2 points.
Green couldn't stick it. Lamb, Warwick. Partially blocked by Akingbola, but a foul is called.
Oh, we're ready. It is killing them, these misses at the rim. La Familia now up to 12, but you miss those layups. They lead to runouts. La Familia does not need any type of help getting out on the break.
It's number 3 on Akingbola. Marcus Warwick played college ball for 4 seasons at Northern Kentucky. Warwick is a local product, though, out of Henry Clay High School right here in Lexington. One more for him at the free throw line. And La Familia goes up 14 with that point. Antoine Mason on Cantor. Puts it home.
That's exactly why all 4 of his pro seasons he's been in double figures as a scorer. Get the matchup and then go to work on Karam Cantor. Top of the key, plenty of space to operate with. Great job using that spin to get exactly what he wants.
Now 33 years old. Here's Archie Goodwin. Cantor tries to get it back to Goodwin, who does in fact pick it up. 6 to shoot. He draws the foul on Mason.
That possession going nowhere. It's just a killer for Antoine Mason to take a foul. He disagrees with the call. Thought he got ball.
Goodwin at the line for 2.
2 free throws for Archie Goodwin. Now 6 points for the game. Former McDonald's All-American. And a warm cheer for Ansley Almanor, who checks into the game for the first time for La Familia. Of course, a former Kentucky Wildcat, very recently, played last year, and it's what he represents also, Robbie. Played for Mark Pope as this new era of Kentucky basketball gets underway.
Well, and played on a team that gets Kentucky back to the second weekend of the NCAA tournament. Had a monster year shooting it, 50, 40, 90. You think about doing that when you're not playing crazy minutes on a lot of the nights. He really shot the ball well.
Off the bench and into the box score with a personal foul. Almanor actually hit the Elam ending shot to complete La Familia's first round win over Stroh's squad 2 nights ago. And it was a three-pointer, as Robbie was just talking about his three-point percentage for UK earlier this year.
Now, Stroh's squad was looking at La Familia like they were the dream team. They were trying to take photos with the players, and a little different feel tonight with War Ready.
Mason knocks down both free throws. Yeah, War Ready not impressed with the pedigree of La Familia for sure. Jamaro Brown giving Archie Goodwin a hard time.
They're trying to heat him up, but so far Archie Goodwin has not coughed it up. Didn't turn it over in the game against Stroh's squad and has been so solid with the basketball.
It's number 2 on Brown.
You can tell that Archie Goodwin, not that he's going to win any awards for strength and conditioning, but he's had to really work on his body. When he first got in the NBA, he was so thin. Think about having to play any position there where you're just giving up such a strength advantage.
Cantor knocked down by LaRon Smith. Antoine Mason has it swatted away by Deron Lamb, but Lamb is whistled for the foul. That gets him to his feet quickly.
There's been a lot of yelling at the refs here. They're not here is taking a ton of abuse. Trying to get out in the open floor, and boy, Deron Lamb, he just understand why he was so upset and still is upset. Pulled the chair.
He lost the ball, dude. You just blew it. You're not even sure about that.
Lamb's getting some help from Sean Woods.
Pay attention, ref. You didn't even know it was not even a shooting foul. No, I'm going to get you. Ask them
Good to have transparency. Jamaro Brown.
Good.
Here's Wendell Green Jr.
They're going to look to attack Cantor here.
Good.
Brown too high off the glass. It tips to Mason. And a foul underneath.
Nobody is happy with the officials currently. And there, here we go.
Just walk. I got double checks on both of them.
LaRon Smith and Andrew Harrison.
This is going to continue. They're going to have to separate
You get the
those
foul?
two.
25. Red. 25 red. Double check.
Well, welcome to the SEC.
Double check it. Him and 5 white. Yeah.
Personal foul on LaRon Smith. He gets a double tech along with Andrew Harrison. And that's the second double tech sequence we've seen in this game. Tense atmosphere. 4 minutes to go until halftime. La Familia 38. War Ready 27. This is TBT.
If your grandpa wears one of these, or if your wife wears this, you can count on USAA, membership for the spouses, kids, and then grandkids of those who served. Count on us. Count on USAA.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high. Lord, I just wanted to walk the dog. I'm not gonna lie. Why me? Yeah, but then I got high. Baby, but then I got high. Yeah, but then I got high. Because I got high. Baby, because I got high. Yeah, because I got high.
double check on
It's
him.
tense in here in this battle between a Kentucky alumni team, La Familia, and an Auburn alumni team, War Ready. This is TBT, round 2, and Bill Covington, one of the officials, just came up to us and said it feels like January in here.
Well, a lot to unpack here. Clearly a push in the back. LaRon Smith disagrees, although he totally discards Andrew Harrison. Now they get into it. Honestly, DJ Burns is lucky that the 90s NBA playoff rules don't come into effect of leaving the bench, because he was ready to go. But after that, offsetting techs and just 2 free throws for Andrew Harrison.
You summarized that very succinctly, but Andrew Harrison off the mark at the free throw line. He's just 1 for 3 from the stripe now to start this game. There's DJ Burns talking with Aaron Harrison and Marcus Warwick. 2 points for Andrew. A 2-year Wildcat from 2013 to 2015, played on some juggernaut Kentucky teams. Antoine Mason. Rebound tipped by LaRon Smith.
Already is shooting like 10% at the rim. Finally right there, help doesn't come over. Antoine Mason is able to get an easy basket to go down, something that has not come easily for War Ready.
Mason's got 6 points all in this quarter. Archie Goodwin tipped in by Cantor.
He just put so much pressure on the rim. And remember, in TBT, it's the Euro FIBA rules. So even if that thing's hanging up there, the offense and the defense can fly in and tip it home or tip it off.
Brown with a teardrop.
They're clearly looking to go at Karam Cantor. They are looking for that matchup, and right now War Ready is so small on the floor. That means they're going to have an advantage on that offensive end, but you have to think about it. You got to defend La Familia's size down here as well.
Win.
That's an offensive foul on Andrew Harrison, and that's his 3rd person.
Terrell Smith just beat him to the spot.
Set to get for La Familia on our emergency warning.
Andrew Harrison going with Terrell Smith, and there he beats him there, gets that shoulder kind of buried to the chest, and we're going the other way.
10-point lead for La Familia. DJ Burns, Marcus Warwick back into the game. War Ready going with Brown, Green, Smith, Mason, and Terrell Smith.
That time Karam Cantor holds his own. Really good job of getting down in the stance and containing the dribble. Not easy for the big fella.
Goodwin, Burns, Liggins, Lamb, Cantor for La Familia. Archie Goodwin not quite enough.
Look at Burns.
Saving it for Lamb.
Some Dennis Rodman vibes right there. Just play it off the glass and keep it alive for your teammate to get that offensive rebound.
How many 90s references is Robbie going to make in this game today? Wendell Green Jr. is called for the foul.
This feels like it could be teetering here. Offense just feels so hard for War Ready. Wendell Green trying to get there, and Deron Lamb sacrificing the body to force the turnover.
Timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout. War Ready will be back very soon. La Familia by 12. Just feels like it hasn't been easy for War Ready to score.
Well, you think about just some of the missed layups, and also credit La Familia for the way that they've contested a lot of these shots at the rim. But you're right, you know, if Wendell Green doesn't have it going, who is the guy that can carry this War Ready offense? Antoine Mason was 6, Jamaru Brown was 6, but Wendell Green, so far the water's been shut off. 1 for 5 from the field, only 4 points, not a single assist. He's going to have to be a guy out here if they want to pull off an upset like this one.
Akonico picks up Goodwin. Khalil Whitney on the floor for La Familia. He's got 10. Goodwin blocked by Akingbola. Burns saves it. Another hustle play, but it's poked out of bounds.
Match up. Don't worry
And
about
stays with La Familia.
Really hard.
You see him breathing hard, not because he's out of shape, certainly not, but because he's
The
just
effort that he's giving off.
Cantor misses the deep three, and here's Malik Dunbar. Tough shot.
It's not an easy shot in transition. You can get a better one than that.
Less than 90 seconds to go until halftime.
Opposite.
Size advantage for Whitney, but he's stripped by Green. Green all the way home.
Boy, you love the defense, you love the grit and the fight from Wendell Green, but how about how quickly he got that to the glass so that La Familia couldn't erase that shot? High-level stuff.
You got to stick to him.
At 5'11", to do what he's able to do against much bigger men.
You learn to hang in there. You have to. He's been small his whole life. So you think about just finding ways to score it over people and finding ways to be really tough inside as a defender.
A miss for Akingbola.
What a rebound
by Terrell Smith.
Up the line.
Green. Wide right, and Cantor hit the deck.
Boy, we're ready, man. They're shoving these dudes in the back and acting like they're not doing anything.
They're innocent. That's 4 on Akingbola. It's not easy to knock over Karam Cantor.
No, I mean, he just totally shoves him in the back. Well, we saw LaRon Smith do that, you know, on the double tech play where he just shoved Andrew Harrison directly in the back. But I will say players across the board do not have good awareness of their fouls or really of, like, if they hit a ball out of bounds, they'll go tell their coach to challenge it, and it's blatantly off them. It's just people lose their minds when they play. And we're all guilty of it.
Of course.
I know you had that problem at the intramural buildings at the Wisconsin.
Oh my gosh, I never, ever got a call. There were never refs in those games, but it doesn't matter.
Call your own foul. Burns get into the ball here. Just making McConaughey really uncomfortable. Dunbar. Now he digs it out. Man, TJ Burns is everywhere. Contest the shot. He is all over the floor.
Two guys at once. Smith for 3. Book it.
Well, you get that extra pass, and Burns' activity level is there, but when he gets beat, you get in the rotation. We're already able to take advantage of that.
5 seconds to go in the half. Whitney with 2. Gets the shot away and misses. So an 8-point lead for La Familia over War Ready at the break, 44-36. And this felt like, again, a high-level college game.
No question. And with Wendell Green, only 6 points, just 2 of 7 from the field. I think if you're War Ready, you feel good about where you're at.
Jens with Sean Woods.
Indeed, Chris, a lot of SEC spice in that second quarter, Coach. What is your message to your squad about controlling emotions?
Well, we got to control our emotions on both ends, but there's 2 highly competitive teams going at it. They know what's at stake. They're just talking and beefing right now. There ain't nothing really serious about it. But we got to do a better job of coming up with loose balls, especially on the defensive end, and not settle and keep attacking the basket.
DJ Burns has been all over this court in so many different ways. What's your evaluation of how he's affecting this game?
Well, that's who he is. He's the energized bunny. He's always making an impact in a game, and that's why we got him. He's always making his presence felt, and we need everybody else to join suit.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck next half.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thanks, Jen. You're right. Plenty of SEC spice in this TBT Round 2 game. Sean Woods has played in atmospheres like this. He's coached in atmospheres like this. Stars abound. $1 million on the line. Halftime. TBT, the basketball tournament, is powered by Puma and AARP. Join AARP and get instant access to member benefits. We are just about ready to start the second half between La Familia and War Ready. Jen, we saw you speaking to War Ready head coach Mark Hughes a moment ago. What'd you find out?
Yeah, plenty of spirit and fight left in this Auburn Tiger squad, guys. They're not the least bit daunted that they haven't led in this game yet. Mark Hughes telling me that, look, defensively, they are going to switch everything to try to slow down this Kentucky alum squad. Offensively, they're hoping they can push the pace more, use their size a little bit to try to run this Kentucky alum squad. And you got to love these players when they came back out on the court. Several of them found different officials still pleading their cases, trying to get some better calls to go their way this half. We'll see how it goes, guys.
All right, Jen, thank you very much. I guess the politicking never stops. I don't think the referees, Robbie, mind emotion in a game, but just don't get emotional.
I think that's fair to say. Something to watch for, though, for War Ready is Akingbola and LaRon Smith with 4 and 3 fouls, respectively. And certainly they're going to need their size and physicality. That's a good start right there for McConaughey. Need to see him be a factor on offense.
5 points for the 28-year-old from Jacksonville, Travis McConaughey.
That's right, use it! Use it!
Here's Andrew Harrison. Hooks a pass to Duran Lamb.
What a read right there from Andrew Harrison. Middle pick and roll. So that weak side defender is going to be in to take away the roll. And if you're in to take away the roll, that means that weak side shooter, in this case Duran Lamb, is going to get a good look.
Give me one.
Wendell Green slips in the lane.
Opposite.
Out to Malik Dunbar. Dunbar hasn't gotten his game going like he did 2 nights ago in round 1.
Good block out there by Goodwin. Smart play by LaRon Smith to not go over the back. He cannot pick up an early foul here.
Andrew Harrison to Archie Goodwin. That's 3.
How about these first 2 possessions from La Familia? Andrew Harrison coming out here and just playmaking for others. That's a big-time pass off the baseline.
That's what he did as a college star here for 2 seasons.
So on a pick and roll, and it's the same thing again, but different spot on the floor, getting baseline and lining one up for Archie Goodwin.
Dunbar gets himself to the free throw line after a foul on Duran Lamb. Lamb's second of the game.
All right, here we go.
War Ready won their first-round game over X-rated, despite shooting just 35% from the floor, and really haven't improved on that at all against La Familia.
That game, they really didn't get to the foul line. Only shot 8 free throws. They did make 9 of 24 from 3, but were just 15 of 44 on 2s. You think about some of the struggles today, Chris, at the rim. It's like you said, been more of the same.
Willie Cauley-Stein on the floor for La Familia. Goodwin for Cantor.
Really, Archie Goodwin could have shot that or dropped it off. The seas parted. He had options.
Dunbar keeping LaRon Smith at bay. Fade away over Duran Lamb, but a foul was called.
I didn't think he even touched it. And he got a I would love to see a replay. I didn't think Duran Lamb was even close to Malik Goodwin. I thought Duran Lamb had kind of just given up on this shot and let him take it. I don't think he was even... Did he get the elbow? I didn't think he was even close, but
You made a pro long enough, right? You coming in? Come on.
Dunbar's going to shoot free throws here. That's 2 quick personal fouls on Duran Lamb. He's got 3 for the game. We'll see if this jump starts Malik Dunbar from the floor. Getting to the free throw line a couple of times here.
14 and 7 the other night. His impact down the stretch. He made some shots and some plays at the rim that War Ready needed.
73 games in 2 seasons with Auburn. Andrew Harrison is fouled by Wendell Green.
That play right there. Wendell Green is sticking his arm out, and Andrew Harrison is just taking a hold of that.
Andrew Harrison off the left of the rim.
Gotta get back. Already's got numbers.
Jaheim Hudson nearly dribbled it away. It's still loose. Into the corner for McConaughey. Bang!
Boy, textbook fast break. The fumble right there. Looked like it could have been a turnover, but you spray it just in time. McConaughey getting going here in the second half.
Archie Goodwin has had it going all TBT. He's shooting 3 free throws now after Jaheim Hudson, the big man, came out and made contact.
We have seen some mental errors contesting shots in both our first game and in this one.
Second personal on Hudson.
3.
In and out for Archie Goodwin. Goodwin averaged 14 points per game in his one season with Kentucky. Made the SEC all-freshman team as he misses another free throw. Led the team in scoring as a freshman in his one season with the program.
His release on that last free throw was
Not
very
good.
strange. Kind of short-armed it, but just didn't look fluid.
I mean, too strong there.
He's got a lot of movement in his free throw. You know, he's really just a lot of moving parts. La Familia's bench couldn't believe that wasn't their ball.
Get back.
Saw Archie Goodwin go over to the La Familia bench for a towel to wipe some moisture off his hands.
What's up, Trav? Go!
Hudson from the elbow.
Wasn't the most fluid play. Kind of mishandled it on the dribble, but Hudson was able to gather himself, raise up, and credit War Ready. They have fought themselves back into this game.
Quietly down 5 now. Malik Dunbar picks up the foul for War Ready, however, his second.
I am not envious of the position the officials are in here. Because, you know, with the TBT, it's not like there's fines for techs. You know, that's kind of like the fact that a technical foul in the NBA is $2,500. That can at least give you some pause. Now, granted, the salaries have gotten so high that maybe we'll see those go up. But you don't really have a college coach either to hold you accountable. So this game with the emotions does have the potential to get a little bit out of hand.
Well, La Familia is still unable to break the 8-0 run for War Ready because Goodwin has missed 4 straight free throws. And now 5. He's 1 for 7 from the free throw line in this game.
That was his one issue over on Friday night, was that he wasn't great from the free throw line.
Green guarded by Goodwin.
Lift up, get out.
McConaughey. Green open for 3. And he makes it count.
Archie Goodwin just kind of gets a little too enthralled with the ball handler. McConaughey makes a great pass, but Wendell Green getting all the way to the corner to get some space.
Foul called there on Travis McConaughey.
Come out.
There you see Archie Goodwin's cheating up. He gambles. Wendell Green's getting to the corner. Drive and kick, and War Ready is right back at you. They've cut this thing down to 2.
A look at past TBT champions. Brought to you by AARP. Join AARP and get instant access to member benefits. As we've discussed, college alumni teams have done pretty well at this tournament. An Ohio State alumni team won it last year. And 2 alumni teams featured in this game today, representing Auburn and Kentucky, respectively. La Familia, the Kentucky alumni team, went all the way to the semifinal last year and are trying to get to the championship game and win that $1 million prize this time around. Mark Hughes, the War Ready head coach, having a quick word with Jaheim Hudson at the end of this timeout. La Familia has hit a bit of a lull, and War Ready has made it a 2-point game.
Just like that, we talked about Wendell Green, some of his struggles. He's got it going here. He now leads War Ready with 10. Those missed foul shots by Archie Goodwin and giving War Ready some life.
Andrew Harrison puts it in.
That's textbook of getting to the body of Akingbola and just taking him away as a shot blocker. What do you want to do? If you're going up against a guy that blocks shots, you get right to his chest. That's exactly what Andrew Harrison did there.
But he just picked up his 4th personal. Remember, you get 6 in TBT. Marcus Warwick comes back into the game. Andrew Harrison checks out. Whitney guards the inbounds pass from Dunbar. It goes into Green. He doesn't need much room.
But that's the thing, Chris, about great scores, and certainly Wendell Green can score. You let them get their head up, and all of a sudden, it's like good luck turning them off.
Warwick in the paint. Tough shot.
I like that he used his size. And certainly, you're going to have to guard Green on the other end, but he's going to guard your bigger guards, too.
Green on the ball with 13. Now Hudson. Aaron Harrison on the floor for La Familia, and he fouls Wendell Green. Number 3 on Aaron Harrison. La Familia has never trailed in this game, but War Ready is making it close. 3:58 to go in the 3rd. It's a 3-point game.
He's going to come off the flare, you're going to hit him, you got to rip. Then Willie, when you set it and he comes off you, you rolling. We're going to get another stop here. Get another stop. Let's go. Come on, Pop. Yeah! 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 Twin, come on, twin. Come on, twin. Come on, twin. Come on, twin. Come on, twin.
That's in the huddle, powered by Puma. La Familia head coach Sean Woods. We're talking 90s, Robbie, as there's an offensive foul on Jaheim Hudson of War Ready. Sean Woods hit the first buzzer beater in one of the greatest college basketball games of all time, the Elite 8 game in 1992 against Duke, right before the Christian Laettner shot.
Right. You want to talk about game winners, though, with this La Familia team. Aaron Harrison and just the run he went on in that NCAA tournament with 3 game winners. That was incredible to see the shots that he was making. That was awesome.
Here's Whitney, who misses with the left hook. Whitney almost got it back. Hudson saves it for War Ready, and Malik Dunbar leaked out. And it was blocked by Burns, but a foul.
Man. Malik Dunbar took exception to that, but from our angle, I thought DJ Burns got all ball. He made a play on it. There was certainly nothing malicious about it. Boy, he falls hard. Does he get him on the head? Is the only? I don't think so. I think that's a clean block. What a play! Aaron Harrison's got to be careful. You start pointing up at the Jumbotron, and that can almost be like an auto tech from the referees.
It's like making a line in the dirt with your baseball bat.
Yeah, right.
Strike zone.
Already catches a break there.
A lot of arc on that free throw for Dunbar, who has 7 now.
Let's go.
This to make it a 1-point game.
I got you.
Boy, it's that free throw. It's like, is it going to get there?
Yeah.
It really has a ton of arc.
La Familia led by as many as 14 in this game.
A 1-3-1 zone. Aaron Harrison going to try to shoot his way out of it. Way downtown.
You were talking about his penchant for big-time shots at big moments. In and out on Wendell Green. Tipped by McConaughey.
C.J. Burns just kind of brings that down, and McConaughey able to steal a possession.
McConaughey misses the 3. Warwick the rebound, and he's fouled by McConaughey.
Just has the knack, doesn't he, Chris? 1-3-1 zone. That is from way downtown. Certainly different ways you can beat a zone defense, but shooting over the top is one, and Aaron Harrison locked up that one. Dialed it up.
Broke the hearts of Wolverines fans and Badgers fans on that very special 2014 NCAA tournament run to the national championship game.
I mean, you're lucky if you make one of those.
Right.
To make 3 in the same tournament, that is a ridiculous run. Just to have, like, the opportunity, you know, and then to then cash in on that opportunity. You don't get gifted those types of chances all that often, but credit Aaron Harrison for he cashed them all in.
Jaheim Hudson in and out. Akingbola with the offensive rebound. Jump ball call.
Good rebound, but the second you bring that thing down, you're just exposing it to those guards who are flying in there. This place like a club in here. Every time something good happens for La Familia, they crank it. You can see it. You bring it down, you let Aaron Harrison come and dig it out.
Warwick,
Full side.
the size advantage on Green, slips it to Burns. It was at his feet. Whitney also at his feet. Around and out.
The second that thing was low, I just think if you're Whitney, you don't let it fly. It is so hard with a low pass to get that to the rim and be accurate.
Brown stripped. Warwick on a cut. He is fouled.
We're getting close to winning time here. Every possession feels important. Even the crowd, you can feel it.
Warwick in the line for 2.
Free throws have been a little touch and go. La Familia 13 of 25.
Warwick's been one of the better players for La Familia from the line. 4 for 5 here today.
Always wanted to play for Big Blue Nation. Grew up in Lexington. Hoping to provide a spark off the bench for La Familia coming into this tournament, and he sure has. And the crowd growing restless as Jaheim Hudson was given a towel by Ed Crenshaw, one of the officials, to
that he was putting Warwick in the freezer here.
Didn't matter.
Warren, for being a rookie, played in Missouri last year. He's had a pretty large impact in 2 games for this team. With all the names that La Familia has, he's gotten important minutes.
He sure has. Jamaru Brown amid chance of SEC.
Just a total breakdown defensively.
Wow, Dunbar with a soaring block on Lamb. Aaron Harrison misses the second try.
That's a foul. That's going the other way. They were holding LaRon Smith on that rebound.
Hey, hold it. 2 shots. This way.
Much like in the first half, Chris, not a good foul. 94 feet from the basket because you're just sending Smith to the foul line.
Yeah. First personal on Khalil Whitney. LaRon Smith had the Elam-ending dunk for War Ready in round 1.
That is not close.
Well, he almost banked it in.
Yeah, but that thing hit the top of the square. That shot is 15 feet over. He shot that about 18 and a half.
Burns takes a seat to a round of applause. Smith with 3 points.
Roll, roll.
Pass blocked by Dunbar out of bounds.
Checking in for War Ready is number 9, Terrell Smith.
Hudson checks out for War Ready. Terrell Smith comes in, so a smaller look now for War Ready, with Willie Cauley-Stein on the floor for La Familia.
Cauley-Stein has not recorded a step. He's played some good defense in the first half, but he has no shot attempts, no points, no rebounds, no assists, no foul. Mark Titus would be proud.
Tony Snell.
The trillion, yeah. Tony Snell. There we go. Get you on the board there.
0 for 1 now from the floor.
Yeah, I think it's wiped off with the foul.
That's true.
Getting him on the run and out of the roll is a good thing. That size, there's just no rim protection out there for War Ready.
LaRon Smith picks up his 4th personal.
He had 4. He got 4. We got to finish the 4th.
There you go. 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Willie Cauley-Stein, the first call that La Familia general manager Twani Beckham made when he was going to reassemble the roster for TBT 2025. When Willie Cauley-Stein returned to Lexington for TBT last year, it was his first time on campus in almost 8 years, and he was so warmly embraced that he remembered just how much he loved being part of the community here.
I love that all these guys want to play. This is a big commitment, especially if you play overseas. Your summers are short, and these guys, they've sacrificed their time to be here.
Aaron Harrison eventually with the basketball for La Familia. Final minute of the 3rd.
Terrell Smith didn't have to do that. Just kind of panicked and threw up a hand grenade.
But Goodwin turns it over. Numbers for War Ready. With the alley-oop from Wendell Green.
What a pass to give it up and get it back. Wendell Green put that just where Dunbar could get it.
La Familia with the final possession of the 3rd. 8 seconds, now 7. 5. Aaron Harrison. Rebound, Jamaru Brown. Shots away and wide left. La Familia has its lead trimmed to 4 going into the 4th.
They're getting contributions from a multitude of sources here. Give it up, get it back, run the floor. Malik Dunbar, welcome to the 4th quarter. We got ourselves a good one.
Saturday, it's baseball night in America, and it's showtime as Shohei Ohtani leads the Dodgers against the Red Sox, or the Guardians take on the Royals. Check local listings for the game in your area, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox. Fun Sunday afternoon in Lexington, Kentucky. We go to the fourth quarter. La Familia, the Kentucky alumni team, playing at home on campus, takes on War Ready, the Auburn alumni team, who, as we said, hasn't shot the ball well through its first game and a half of this tournament, but they turned it around in the third quarter. Now, can they continue? Keep getting back into this game. Winner moves on to the third round of TBT, the $1 million winner-take-all tournament. Jaheim Hudson with the turnaround J.
I feel like he's always on the verge of turning it over, but every time he's done that, he's been able to corral the ball, handle it, and find a way with that turnaround jumper.
Aaron Harrison for three. Caught by Andrew Harrison, who is fouled by Jamaru Brown.
That's his third, and the team's first.
Number 3 on Brown, and because we are into the fourth quarter, that means the Elam ending is not far away. We'll turn off the game clock under 4 minutes and play to a target score. 8 points higher than the leading team score at that time. Aaron Harrison on the feed from Andrew. Ball jarred free. Dunbar around Goodwin. Dunbar missed the layup. Loose ball. Brown's got it. Kick out. Dunbar. Wendell Green slips past 2 defenders. And Jaheim Hudson for 3. After all that,
I got a good look.
Aram Cantor to work on Akingbola. Blocked by Akingbola.
That's what you're taught to do as a big. You're never giving up an angle. Cantor's trying to pivot and find an angle with that left hand. Akingbola with that length just never was giving it up.
Aaron Harrison talking to Bill Covington right now as we get back to action. Andrew Harrison for 3.
You just can't go removed if you're War Ready right there. You've got to stay locked in and trail.
Terrell Smith misses a 3. And Andrew Harrison got fouled from behind.
War Ready with another good look in the corner off that main shot. They were pushing it, and they clear over the back. Opportunity here for La Familia to push this lead back out.
4 fouls on Jamaru Brown. The Harrison brothers haven't been on the court at the same time much in TBT, but they are now. Goodwin lays it home.
That's where he's been at his best, Chris, when he's been able to attack and get downhill. As a big, you've got to stop his progress, but it's easier said than done. Archie Goodwin getting to the rim.
Wendell Green. Aaron Harrison comes down with the rebound. Willie Cauley-Stein. Let him hang. Timeout, War Ready. It was a 4-point game going into the fourth quarter, and La Familia now on a 7-0 run.
End of the third quarter, Chris, we talked about how Archie Goodwin for a game and a half had played fantastic. A down third quarter, but that fourth quarter starts back-to-back drives, once for himself, once for Willie Cauley-Stein. That lead, just like that, is pushed right back out to 9.
Former teammates at Kentucky for 1 season. Archie Goodwin and Willie Cauley-Stein. And let's listen into La Familia's huddle.
2, 5, 4, 3, 1. Okay? Go back and get him, Willie. Pop back out. Come back again, Willie, and go off of it. Just play. Okay? Pass. UCLA. Okay? Go back and get him, Willie. He's popping back out. He's going to hit him back with the ball. Then you set it again. Hold 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Head coach Sean Woods on the drawing board in the La Familia huddle.
That'll be a UCLA screen into a rescreen, and then if it's not an open 3, it'll be a pick and roll. Granted, we'll have to watch La Familia defend first, but we'll see just how well they execute out of the timeout. It can be hard at times as you get late in games when you draw up plays and you're not on offense. That's where that focus really has to come into play.
Brown lost the handle. Hudson saved it. Malik Dunbar comes down with it.
Boy, Warready is playing a million miles an hour right now.
Dunbar misses. LaRon Smith out to Dunbar again. Cantor the rebound.
All right, so after all that, how do you execute down the stretch? I don't think they're running the play. They're going to go drag ball screen.
Archie Goodwin for 3.
I don't think Sean Woods is happy with that. You can just get a better shot.
Goodwin's got 6 assists in the game, but called his own number. Brown around Aaron Harrison. La Familia ball.
I'm not against Archie Goodwin calling his own number. He has certainly earned that. It's just, man, they can't keep you out of the lane. And you can make a play for yourself, or you can make a play for one of your bigs. And that was a 7, in my opinion.
Just about a minute and a half to the Elam ending.
Oh, he got him. He got him. Go back. Go, get in the corner. Get in the corner. All the way in the corner. All the way in the corner.
Andrew Harrison slips through. Archie Goodwin blocked by LaRon Smith. McConaughey. Aaron Harrison with the angle. And he picks up the foul.
Boy, how much ground did LaRon Smith cover right there? It looks like it's going to be an open shot. The split of the ball screen. It's really high-level stuff, but then you spray it. Look at where he's coming from to get a piece of that thing.
Long wingspan of LaRon Smith. He's got a 7'6" wingspan.
That's insane for a player that's 6'8". You're lucky if you've got like a +6 or 7. And that is.
Teammate Travis McConaughey is at the foul line, and he goes 1 for 2. Called Kentucky with a 10-second.
Well, but the count would have to reset if it was the official stopping play. You can't just give him 7 seconds.
Can't do that. You can't do that, man. What's wrong with you, man?
That was a weird sequence.
Well, yeah, like you stopped him from bringing it up. A couple seconds came off, but then you've got to reset the count if that's the case.
We didn't even know. You got to let us know. He got to let us know.
There's a shot clock.
No.
And then
He stopped it.
Okay, so you got 10-second violation?
That's correct. When you adjust the shot
He
clock,
can't do that. You can't take that ball from us like that.
Is that one of the
You can't
three?
take that ball from us like that. You can't take that ball from us. You can't take that ball from us like that.
we did not tell them, man. That's okay. Doesn't matter.
So what happened is,
More ready ball.
No. I get what you're saying. You can't even answer. Shut up, you can't. It's a bad time. But you understand it. We should have told you. We should have told you. But that's not one of the three where we can. That's not one of the ones where we can give you the time. Okay? Okay. Easy. It's up. Hey, next play. Look, we got the next one. Go.
See if War Ready can capitalize on La Familia's anger here.
We talked about it. Jen did with Coach Sean Woods at the half about containing your emotions, and certainly for both these teams, that's going to be enormous in the Elam ending.
Yeah. Burns the foul for La Familia. Burns sits Willie Cauley-Stein back into the game. Hudson goes 0 for 2. Karam Cantor drops it off for Cauley-Stein. He's going to the line.
I would have liked to have seen War Ready just play that straight up. And with their pressure, they just give up a driving lane to Cantor. And with the Elam, it's not like the clock's going to run out on you. You don't need to just be solid with your defense. It just kind of felt like they panicked there.
La Familia 17 of 30 at the foul line.
They weren't good the other night either. 64% from the foul line against Stroh's squad. More of the same tonight.
Oh for 2 for Cauley-Stein. Chance for War Ready to shave a couple of points off the deficit here before the Elam ending begins.
Down! Steve, down! Go, you gotta go!
McConaughey for Wendell Green. He is stone cold.
But what a find, though, from McConaughey. That screen picks off his defender. Wait, Bill Covington just let that go by. Cantor had to call timeout. That was almost going to be a 5-second count. But now you don't get to the Elam. This is just a normal timeout. They'll have to take another one if they want to set the score.
30-second timeout, La Familia. 4:02 to play. We are just that close to the Elam ending.
Travis McConaughey, he gets by Andrew Harrison and sprays this out to Wendell Green. Green now up to 16 points.
You have to feel good about yourself if you're War Ready, only down 5 at the start of the Elam ending, just knowing that you are the true road team in this scenario.
Well, the Elam, you saw it last night with that massive comeback in your nightcap, Chris, but it puts funky pressure on you, and it makes teams play a different way. You don't have the comfort of just getting fouled and making free throws. You still have to execute on offense.
And even if you're down, if you carry momentum into the Elam ending, you can use that to really catapult your comeback.
I thought La Familia might call it. Yeah, they're going to call timeout here and set the score.
Target score, 8 points, higher than the leading team score at the first timeout under 4 minutes. Target score is 79. First to 79 wins and moves on to the third round of the basketball tournament.
Well, you're watching three-point shots now. Coming up next, you'll watch the most powerful cars on the planet accelerate from 0 to 300 miles an hour in that same time frame. Less than 4 seconds. The action will be intense. The action may be destructive. The NHRA Northwest Nationals are next.
Elam ending underway. First to 79 wins. That is the target score. 8 points higher than the leading team score at the first time out under 4 minutes. La Familia with the ball. They need 8 to win. 4 on the shot clock for Andrew Harrison. And he puts it in.
I love that he didn't settle. You've got Jaheim Hudson out there. You're not settling for a contested 3. You're making him guard you. Let's do his floater there and makes a big first shot for La Familia.
Wendell Green gets to the cup and puts it home.
That is major league right there from Wendell Green. Hesitation, crossover dribble, you freeze Willie Cauley-Stein. This is the big time here. There you go. That hesitation is nasty there. Get by him, get some contact, and quiet this crowd.
As he's done multiple times today, Willie Cauley-Stein picks up the foul. Wendell Green, 18 points on the heels of 18 points in round 1 for War-Ready. Misses there, and War-Ready still needs 11 to win.
Run and jump there. They have to handle this pressure.
Andrew Harrison, guarded by McConaughey, throws it out to Goodwin. Goodwin left the ball behind, picked up by Cauley-Stein. In the corner for Andrew Harrison. Rebound, Burns. Tip to Jamaru Brown. War-Ready ball. Brown. Dives on the back of the rim. Oh, wow. Brown intercepts it from Cauley-Stein. Wendell Green Jr. with that hesitation again. He lost the ball. Gets it back. Aaron Harrison on his 6. He clocks it up again.
Boy, just not a good possession. Too much dribbling there for Wendell Green. That ball's got to move. That's where you think about the Elam. You can't lose your mind. You still have to run your offense.
Andrew Harrison smothered. And it stays with La Familia.
This can get ugly here. Jaheim Hudson was barking at Andrew Harrison on the floor.
They just teed up Jaheim Hudson.
He said he spit on him.
That's why I hit him.
Spit?
Yes.
Who? He spit on him?
Yes. When he was walking up, I'm going to do it.
I need to look at the monitor on that.
They're going to take a look.
Go. He got timeout. Yes, he can get timeout. Hey, you want it now? I got to go to the monitor. You want it now? Go ahead.
I want to review that.
Okay, I got it. I'm looking at this. Go. I'm looking at it. Hey,
I want to review the technical foul.
I'm already looking at it. Go.
We got it.
Hey, look. Here's the deal. This over. Let me see that. Say nothing. Just say nothing.
They're desperate. Okay? If the little man's on you, take him up the ball.
Let it run. Slow. Let it run.
It's a clean block. Hudson then falls on the top of Andrew Harrison, and as Hudson gets up and walks by him,
go back.
that's where all the issues started.
I see the play. I want it to go. Keep going.
There's the block. Harrison goes down, but you got to keep running this now. And as the extracurriculars start, Hudson gets up.
But here's the deal.
Says something right there.
He's already given him.
And now you've got people from La Familia taking offense.
But that's 9. 9 doesn't have a technical foul yet, does it?
Thought I heard, overheard.
Hold on.
Apparently, Andrew Harrison thought he spit out.
Go back right there. Go back.
Well, Hudson clearly looked at him, and it looked like to me he said something, but Doesn't look like anything comes out of his mouth.
Can they blow it up? Go back and blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. I want to see 10. I want to see
10. I was looking right at him. All I thought he did say something.
Yeah.
But I didn't see him spit though.
Let it go. Just keep letting it go. Let it go. Let it go. Nah. Okay. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look. He does not spit.
Nope.
Okay? You gave it technical. On those things like that, hold the technical foul because we can always go and look at it enough. So when I'm going to go, I'm going to find out. Find out if 9 has a technical foul.
9 red. 9 red.
White. White. Oh. Okay. Double technical foul. Offset. 10 red and 9 white. And then we're not going to shoot. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Here we go. Oh, this way. Come here. Come here.
So
come here.
offsetting technicals.
Offsetting technical fouls on 9 white, 10 red, no shot. Gonna go with the ball. Our ball.
How's it not our ball? You saw it. Look at it. I don't care how much money they paying me. It's our ball. It's our ball.
Ball out of bounds. Ball out of bounds. One interruption. Offsetting technical foul. Offsetting. Ball's gonna be out of bounds. Okay.
I think there's from watching the replay there. That's the best case scenario. No free throws. Let them play in the Elam. There was no spinning.
It's the third time offsetting technical fouls have been assessed in this game.
Would you expect anything less
Correct.
than the Auburn-Kentucky rivalry? I mean, this is what we knew what we were getting into. I get the ball in.
Been heated from the jump. La Familia needs 6 points to win. There are 6 seconds on the shot clock. Andrew Harrison out to DJ Burns for 3.
I don't think that's who you want out there shooting threes. DJ Burns brings a lot to the table, but that jump shot's a little bit unorthodox.
Already needs 11 to move on to the next round.
Look at it. Space. Go, Bubba. Bubba, you got it.
Look at the D. That's why he's out there. He is out there to get in his stance and lock up, and that's exactly what he did right there with Wendell Green.
Big play, DJ Burns. Goodwin, kick out again to Burns. Drops it in the well.
What a sequence for Burns. Off that missed shot, you get a stop, you get a dribble drive. DJ Burns earning his stripes out here on the floor.
6 points for DJ Burns today.
Set it again. Get out, get out, get out.
McConaughey off glass.
Boy, put the brakes on. Just kept Willie Cauley-Stein off balance that whole way there. Drove by him. Really well done with that balance.
Andrew Harrison for Archie Goodwin.
Wait, keep it.
La Familia needs 4 points. Cauley-Stein puts it back in. There was a whistle on Malik Dunbar already.
That was your brother.
Archie Goodwin should never settle. You know, you put so much pressure on a defense by driving into the lane. The help's got to come over. He's gotten by the primary defender at will today. Something good is going to happen when Archie Goodwin drives the ball.
But good things have not happened.
This is the issue, though, that when he's gotten fouled, I mean, he's just been lost at the foul line. 1 for 8.
You just don't see
a player of his caliber.
Yeah.
You know, it's a mental thing right now. But the thing is, end of the game, you know, can you play a guy that just can't make a free throw? That had to feel amazing for Archie Goodwin to get that to go down.
And it is an important point because it makes it a one-possession game, if you will, in terms of La Familia and the target score. A three-pointer wins it. Already rolling with Green, Hudson, Akingbola, McConaughey, and Dunbar.
La Familia, they're really small. All five on the floor have got a rebound. Everything is going to be a switch out here on defense.
Malik Dunbar for three. A brick. Hudson is there, and he's fouled.
That's the issue with this lineup. You know, shots go up, and you're small, so you can switch everything. La Familia did not do a good job. Dunbar got a good look, and then you don't block out.
Archie Goodwin picks up the foul. Just his second, though. Green trapped in the corner. Timeout. Already called a timeout. Well, we were questioning if War Ready would be able to improve their shooting percentage in this game. They did in the second half. Let's listen into their huddle and head coach Mark Hughes.
Jaheim and LaRon, you in. Jaheim and LaRon. Ball's taken out corner. Corner is it? We taking it out corner. Wendell, you got to get in. Start away from it, Wendell. LaRon, go across. It's here. Wendell, you got to go here twice. You got it? Go twice. Malik, you're here. Start away from it. After he go twice, go here. Jaheim, you're here. My side, you're going to be with me. Set him across, dive.
That one on Malik and down to the opposite block.
McConaughey inbounds to Green. Andrew Harrison on Wendell Green. 6 to shoot. Dunbar in the corner. Off the side of the backboard.
They got to go. Didn't hit the rim. But the shot clock reset. There should have been a shot clock button, and they finally got it.
Shot clock violation. La Familia ball with a chance to win.
La Familia really fortunate there, though. They totally lost Malik Dunbar wide open in that corner. He hits the side of the backboard. That's a good look for one of War.
I'm saying that. Clear foul.
Archie Goodwin picked up by Dunbar. Goodwin for the win. Air ball.
Was not a good shot.
Here's Dunbar in the lane. Akingbola.
Really smart play right there. Take the two. Put the game pressure on La Familia. Archie Goodwin settles for a bad shot from the three-point line, and that leads to a run out for an easy basket. Now a turnover.
Already can continue to make this interesting. Wendell Green around Aaron Harrison. Stuffed back down by LaRon Smith.
Just a disastrous last two possessions for La Familia. War Ready taking advantage. 2 easy buckets, and we've got ourselves a 2-point game.
Goodwin. Khalil Whitney. Rebound Wendell Green Jr. and War Ready needs 5 to win. Ball is tied up. And a jump ball is called. Possession arrow La Familia.
I just don't like the shots that La Familia is taking. Khalil Whitney, great driver, 24% three-point shooter last year in Mexico.
I don't have a coach here. I cannot dispute you.
Hey, how many? He's done. He got at least one. Okay.
I just think La Familia's got to get going downhill. And Deron Lamb comes into the game. He's your best shooter. And They need a paint touch. This thing has got to get to the paint. And if you spray it for three from there to one of your guys, especially Duran Lamb, who can shoot, so be it. But go to the rim.
Oh, boy. Burns fell down. Andrew Harrison spins on McConaughey. Burns for three. Rebound Akingbola.
Already will live with that.
No paint touch.
Probably your worst shooter on the floor taking a three.
Get out of here, LeBron.
Green puts it in. And a foul. 20 points for Wendell Green.
I think if you're La Familia, you got to get Willie Cauley-Stein or Karam Cantor back in the game. That's just, you get the bump there. Wendell Green has made play after play here late in this ball game. One team getting shots at the rim, the other, La Familia, in disarray with their offense.
Wendell Green Jr. just tying his shoe right now before taking a huge free throw. He was an 82% free throw shooter.
This is a veteran play, though. Now that shoe could have been untied, but if you're tired or nothing, a quick untie, got to retie it. Catch your breath, and well, it didn't matter. But boy, free throw, get the offensive rebound,
and this could win it. Three for the win. Brick. Aaron Harrison the rebound, and a foul called on War Ready.
We'll walk the other way. This is free throws.
Foul on LaRon Smith. His fifth.
Boy, what a catastrophic foul. La Familia can't score.
One in the bonus.
That was not a shooting foul. Gotcha. One inside.
So this, with the TBT rules, when you get to 5 on a non-shooting foul,
25
because you would foul and then give up 2 free throws, and now you have a shot to win. TBT has negated that by saying if you foul in the bonus, it's just one shot, but La Familia keeps the ball.
So it's one in the side.
Oh my gosh. Andrew Harrison, you got to leave your release up there. He just shoots that and drops those hands immediately. And that would have been huge, because then that opens up. If you have 77, that opens up every type of basket, wins the game for you.
It's a race to 3.
Go get him, Will.
First team to score 3 points wins.
This is going up.
Andrew Harrison, in and out.
If I'm War Ready, I'm going for the win here. You've trailed the entire time. You're on the road. This has got to be Wendell Green's time to shine.
Timeout, War Ready. And head coach Mark Hughes.
Put 20 on me and just, I'm going to get it.
Hey, drawn up in the huddle.
Whoever, come on.
20 guards, it's over with.
Yo. Guess what? No. Malik, start here. LaRon, you're here. You got it. Win, you're here. All you're doing is this. Malik, go get him. Step it up. Malik here and go dive. All right, cool. It's the vice versa. If you got Malik, then yes. Set the screen for him.
Whoever 20's guarding set the ball.
Yes. Yo, if Malik is not setting the ball, then you got to set it for him. No, this is you. You got to go set it for LaRon. But if 20 guarding you, let him set it for you. I'm trying to tell you. So the guard out when I'm trying.
Don't you want Wendell Green to take the shot?
I think it certainly, in my opinion, has to be.
Wendell Green Jr. started his college career just about 35 minutes from the University of Kentucky's campus in Richmond at Eastern Kentucky. He and War Ready have a chance to send La Familia home in the second round of TBT on La Familia's home court. First to 79 wins, both teams 3 points away. 6 on the shot clock. It's taken away by Archie Goodwin for 2.
What a defensive play there. Goodwin switching almost into a trap. They were not going to let Wendell Green beat them there.
A 3 still wins it for War Ready. McConaughey with 6 to shoot, guarded by the 7-footer Cauley Stein. McConaughey. Rebound, LaRon Smith.
The shot clock went off.
It should not have.
Should not have. That was not a great
18.
possession. McConaughey just dribbles
19.
the entirety of it.
19.
Does end up getting a decent look, but
Yeah, I want to stop. I hand off.
Go. I got to go.
Jamaru Brown checks into the game for McConaughey. Check that. McConaughey still in the game. LaRon Smith is the one who sits. Aaron Harrison guards the inbounds.
Come on, you got to get in. Come on. Go.
Here's Wendell Green Jr. 3-ball for the win. Strong. Hudson, the offensive rebound.
We're ready as they're trying to game this. They don't want twos, but these turnovers are killing them.
Archie Goodwin. La Familia needs 1 point. It is over. Don't hurt him down there. La Familia needs him for its next game in TBT.
What a chaotic finish. It wasn't the prettiest for La Familia, but the defense wins it for them. Back-to-back turnovers force leads to back-to-back runouts. Archie Goodwin, tough third quarter, but made major plays down the stretch in the fourth.
It's the La Familia defense that comes together late, shutting down War Ready when it mattered most. A sensational TBT game between two heated rivals in college basketball. La Familia moving on to the third round of TBT. Their $1 million dream is alive. For Jen Hale and Robbie Hummel, I'm Chris Foster. Thanks for watching the basketball tournament from Lexington.